channel. So today I'm filming the 10 things I would save in a fire. So the whole reason that I am filming this video is basically because I saw Gabby from Velvet Ghost do this video. If you do enjoy this video, please smash a big thumbs up and also hit the big red subscribe button if you haven't already. And also we hit 150 subscribers. Obviously we hit that like last week, but I already had pre-filmed last week's video, so thank you so much for 150 subscribers. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to sort of try and do this in an order. I'm not going to say like it's definite 1 to 10 because I've sort of just thrown them in a list, and some of the things are more important than others, but I feel like all of these things I would definitely want to save. So the first thing, if like you just assume that all my family got out of the house safely, is my dog. Now, my dog is like my world. I absolutely love him to pieces. I haven't got him with me to show you because he is downstairs. But yeah, he is my absolute world and I would definitely have to save him. The second thing I would save is very materialistic. I think that's the word. But it would be my phone. Now my phone, obviously you can go out and buy a new one. It's not insured. I would literally have to go and buy a brand new iPhone. I am connected to it 24/7 anyways, but it literally like has so many memories on here. Just the fact that like the idea of not having a phone. The third thing that I would save would be my iPad. Now again, very materialistic and I can't show you it because I'm actually filming on it, but it's the whole reason that I would save it. I use it to film, I use it to edit, I use it for my YouTube, I use it for like all my social medias. It is the one thing that I would like need to be able to carry on doing what I love to do. So I definitely need like to keep my iPad. So the next thing, again, as I've just told you, I film on my iPad and I don't have a tripod for it, so I'm using a box. The box that my iPad is on is a memory box. Now the reason that I've saved this memory box is just because it is so sentimental. The things inside it, I am such a hoarder anyways, but the things inside it all have a special meaning to me. So I've got a few things out of it to be able to show you what I mean. So some of the things I have inside this box are things like concert tickets. Every concert that I've been to or like anything similar to a concert I have kept tickets for. Then I have a hat which is from Walt Disney World when I went back in 2011, but the actual thought of like a memory from Disney World, it just makes me so happy because it is my happy place and I absolutely love it. The next thing I have in here, which again not going to mean anything to anybody else, but this is my ticket. Now we went to Robin Wood in year 6 and basically on here it had the name of my school I was at, the dates that I went, so like when I got there and when I went home, the name of me and the activity group I was in. So I was in the waterfall group, but it's just such a nice memory to have. And then the last thing I'm going to show you out of my memory box, I feel like I'm babbling on, so this is the last thing, is this. I feel like I'm not going to ever have a time to show you this other than now. It's basically, it does not look like me that much, but it looks exactly like Jack. And it's our first abroad holiday together. It has the date, where we went, and it's just a photo of us together. But yeah, I just absolutely love this and I feel like I definitely need to put it up, but for now it keeps in my memory box because I have nowhere to put it. So then number 5, am I number 5? Yeah, so then number 5, I have my bed and the clothes on it just ignore because they've been on it for years. But this bear is called Summer. It went everywhere with me. I think I got this really early in primary school, like, and every single place on holiday that we went, it went with me. It went in my like hand luggage with me. It had a passport, it had a wardrobe, it had a bed, it had everything. This bear means so goddamn much to me and I would definitely grab it. I've not had it since I was a baby. The baby teddies are actually up in the loft, so I'd never even be able to get them, which is quite sad, but they don't mean that much to me because I got them when I was a baby and I literally can't remember them. So this means more to me than any of those do. Then the 6th thing I think is my GCSE results. I explained this again on my YouNow the other day. I didn't actually start revising till around April maybe, which is so late in the year to start revising, but I passed and I was so happy with my grades. Like I know now that I could have maybe pushed myself to like a bit higher, but I ended up with some really good grades and I was so proud of myself, and I feel like if there was a fire, I couldn't leave without these just because of how hard like I worked, and like the thought of not having them anymore and all of that just being a waste of time is like quite upsetting. I just feel like all the effort that was put into them, all of that stress, all of that work and everything like that was not for nothing. So yeah, these would definitely come with me. Then the 7th thing I believe is my diary. But this basically was my diary. I bought this in the airport one year and it just became my diaries from then on. So in here I have like some poems and stuff, which aren't poems that I've actually like done. It's like my granddad used to always sing these poems and like that sort of thing, and I've wrote them down because like he always says them to us and I like to know what they actually are. So they're in there. There's a couple of like pictures and stuff, and then my diary. Now I'm not going to like actually read these out. I started this in May 2012 and I finished doing my diary in November 2013. I didn't write every day, but I wrote quite often. Basically, in here, if I liked you in secondary school, it's in here. If I went on holiday, it was in here. If you got with somebody in those years, in think like year 7 and year 8, if you got with somebody in those years from like my school, you'll be in here. Anyway, it was just like I talked about, like I even had a section which is so cringy. It was like boys, 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 and basically underneath it I would write who I liked or who I was going out with, who my friends were going out with or who they liked, and yeah, it is very, very embarrassing, but I could not leave without this because this stuff that I read in it was so funny. And like I read it to my like best friend Megan, probably last year now, but when we were reading it, we were in hysterics of how funny some of this is. So yeah, I would definitely take my diary. So then, like keeping on the same track of memories and like that sort of thing, I am then going to move on to this, which is a huge folder full of like memorabilia-ish type things. So basically in here I have photos, drawings, certificates, and all of the sort of things that I couldn't really replace, but they're not that sentimental, but obviously like I'm proud of the drawings that I've done in like the past, or I was proud of them. Some of the photos are from some really older times, like back when I was like in primary school, so yeah, it's just nice to have. Then the next thing that I would save in a fire, I think we're on like 9 now, maybe. We might be on like, I might have gone over or I might be under, I'm not 100%. I think I have done 10 things, so this is the 9th thing. But basically it is this, I can't remember the name of these rings. You'll have to comment them down below, but basically it's the ring that's got like a lady in it and it's like a portrait-y sort of thing. They're quite like unusual rings to have nowadays. This ring was actually passed down to me from my nanan, off of my great nana. So her mum sadly passed away in like 2015 I think it was, and last year my nana decided that because I'm the oldest girl like in our family, she was going to actually give the ring to me, and like obviously for sentimental reasons, not to sell or anything like that, just to keep and wear if I would like to. Yeah, it's just a really nice way of remembering her, and it's been passed down from either her mum or her nanan, or even her great nanan. It was passed down like that, and now it's been passed down to me, so I'm going to hopefully keep it in the family. I'm wanting to keep it down and running down in our family for like generations, because it is so sentimental to have, and now it's like an everyday piece that I wear. I wear it every single day. It's a lucky charm. I wear it to everything that I need, like job interviews, everything like that, first day of like college, and I do wear it every day anyways. I would probably be wearing it, but if not, then I would grab it definitely and then take it with me. Now the last thing I just wanted to include, because it's 10 things that I'd save in a fire, it's not necessarily something that I would definitely grab, but I didn't have 10 proper sentimental, like meaningful things that I would take. So this is actually my Spectrum brushes. If I could, I would, like, if there's not going to be a fire, touch wood, there's not going to be a fire. If there was, I would hopefully be able to grab my makeup box and this. But if not, then I would grab these. These Obviously this is down at the bottom of my list. It's not as if I need these brushes. I could buy them again if I like did a bit of saving. So yeah, these brushes are just gorgeous. They were a gift off my mum and Neil. I love them. I've used literally all of them apart from one that I can't work out what they're for. They're such gorgeous brushes, and obviously because I'm quite into makeup, I like need sort of like to have brushes in my life, and these are my most good like quality brushes. So yeah, I would definitely grab these to save. So yeah, that was it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment down below some things that you would save if there were ever a fire, which I'm hoping there wouldn't be, but if there ever was a fire, 10 things that you would save. And yeah, that was it from me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I upload every single Friday at 5 PM. So just turn on the little notification bell and that will let you know I've uploaded. But yeah, I will see you next week with another video. Bye!